Hey guys, you're joining for my top 5 chest exercises to do without using machines. So my first choice is the barbell chest press. So the barbell chest press is a great exercise for working all round mass in your chest. It's an exercise that I'm not particularly strong at myself. I can't lift a lot of weight on it, but I do get a strong mind-muscle connection on it. So my tips here would be to try and arc your lower back so you're popping your chest forward and keeping your elbows a little bit lower so they're not up high like this. This should help keep the emphasis all on the chest and avoid that shoulder rolling forward and losing tension on the chest. As you're performing this movement, imagine you're trying to get those elbows to meet together at the top of the movement. An alternative movement for this would be a dumbbell flat bench press, which is another great exercise as well. My second choice is dips. So I'd perform dips to try and target my lower chest. I'd lean the torso over a little bit more and try and keep my grip a little bit wider. Keep your finish soft at the top, so don't lock out the elbows, and really try and keep that tension on the chest. Alternative exercises you could do to hit the lower chest would be a decline press, dumbbell, barbell on a machine, or you could perform these dips on a machine yourself, so a plate loaded one or a pin loaded one, and just lean over just like you would doing the dips on this video. My third choice would be the dumbbell incline chest press. So the incline chest press works the top portion of your chest. I prefer using dumbbells here rather than barbell. What I try and do, like the barbell press at the start on the flat bench, is arc my lower back to push my chest forward, and again keep my elbow position a little bit lower, so not too high, again to keep the tension on the chest rather than the front delt. Bring the dumbbells down in line with your chest. Don't go too deep, that might risk injury and overstretching the chest, but equally don't stop too short. Play around with the angle of the bench. The steeper you go, the more emphasis you might put on the front delt. So I choose personally not to have too great an incline because I'm trying to target the upper chest here. My fourth exercise would be the cable fly, and I would choose to do this seated. So I choose to do it seated firstly to avoid any momentum in the fly movement. So there's no rocking forward in my torso, I'm planted and seated in that chair. I would choose cables over dumbbell when performing the fly because it keeps a constant tension on the chest. If you perform this movement and meet here, you still have the same tension the whole way through the movement. If you have dumbbells and you're leaning back, once you get to this top point here, you've lost the tension on your chest because there's only gravity pushing you down. A good tip for this exercise is to try and get your forearm to meet your chest here, so it's touching here rather than trying to meet your hands together. As you fatigue, if that's your goal, you might end up having a flying movement like this. If you want to try and help keep the tension on the chest even more, you could try putting a foam roller behind your back. This will help push your chest forward, keep your shoulder blades squeezed behind you, and keep that chest pop forward for the whole movement. My fifth choice is the press up. Press up is a basic but very good exercise for the chest. For me personally, it's an exercise that's really helped me with my mind-muscle connection. You can mix your press up and do a variety of different ways. You can do it with handles like I am here, so you get a little bit more of a squeeze in your chest with your hands being in this position. Obviously you can have your hands, palms flat on the floor. You could have your feet raised, that would put a little bit more tension on the upper chest, or you could put your hands on something elevated, that would put a little bit more tension on the lower portion of your chest. So they're my top 5 chest exercises to do if you don't have use of machines. Hope you enjoyed the video.